Welcome, everybody, to Friday the 16th, 2020, and we are playing Mouse Quiz tonight. Tonight, we're doing a little bit of a different format, and what we're doing tonight is something called Majority Rules, and we're looking to find out the greatest Disney animated movie of all time. We're doing a bracket-style single elimination round, and we're going to be voting for our favorite movies, guys. So let me welcome to the show, Marianne. Hey,
Hi,
Marianne. Hey,
guys.
Pete. How you guys doing?
We're both on. Hi.
Yeah. How you guys doing tonight?
Go ahead, Pete.
Oh, we didn't know who to talk first. I'm doing really good. I'm leaving for Disney World in the morning.
Ooh.
12 hours from now is my flight. So
Awesome.
I could not be better.
Guy.
I
So
know.
lucky. And I have to wait till February, but that's okay.
But that's the trip where you're not going to Saratoga, right?
I am staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge. You were exactly right.
Yay.
But still, you never know. I can switch that at any time still.
Yeah.
So
Don't cave on us, Marianne. There's always hope. There's always hope. Although after this last trip, and we just got home on Monday. And after this last trip, I checked into Saratoga on Wednesday and checked out on Monday. I got to tell you, Marianne, I'm feeling it. I'm seeing what you're seeing. Okay.
I love my Saratoga.
Yeah. There over there at the paddock was really, really cool. We hung out more at the paddock than we did some park days. Okay. Like Animal Kingdom was nuts the day I went.
Oh, really?
And I was in and out of there and just went and hung out at the paddock pool and had so much more fun at paddock. So, but that's hey, somebody's voting for Aristocats tonight.
Maybe.
Or the Lion King, depending on the mood of that cat.
There you go.
This is more of an Aristocat, that's for sure.
Anyways, if you guys, I see Gina gave us a little bit of a hint. She's going to be off screen tonight because with tonight's show, a lot of complication has to go into it to grade things after we vote and then to set up the next couple of rounds. So Gina's going to be off screen working tonight. Hopefully we've got her CSV files all set and ready to go. So we shouldn't have any issues, but we are trying something brand new tonight. So that being said and done, if you haven't, like, subscribe, share, and we're going to go on this little journey together and play this game to figure out what our audience thinks is the greatest Disney animated movie of all time.
And then we're going to tell you if you're wrong or not.
I hope you came ready to defend your choices.
Yeah. There's only one of them that I just thought, oh my God, how did that happen? Like in the seating. And if you're on our email list, I did send that out today, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the one thing that's going to be different tonight.
Yuli said she likes my shirt, so.
Oh, Pleasure Island. Okay.
Pleasure Island.
I thought you could have been like tipping the hat with like, a Ratatouille shirt or something like that.
Well, no. I stayed neutral.
Got it. So, and let's go ahead and start this thing off tonight. I started to see some comments there as well.
Do we get to vote too? Is that how this is going to work?
Yes, we all get to play.
Okay.
We absolutely positively all get to play here. So I'm going to come in and I'm just going to type mine in right now. crowd.live/goat.
All right. Scrolling right there across the bottom. So look down there. If you don't know how to do this, if you've never joined us before, go to crowd.live/goat, greatest of all time. We're talking like the kids today.
I'm telling you, we are keeping it real, I guess. I don't know. I'm not even hip enough to keep up with the lingo here, but
that's right.
Or you guys can just use the QR code there and let's say hi to some people as well. So, and by the way, tonight's show is going to go long. Okay. But it's just the nature of the show. We've got 8 or 9 rounds to go through tonight. Now there's short rounds and there's no leaderboards tonight. Okay. So once we start, things are going to get moving, but just know that we've got 8 or 9 rounds to go. So David says hi tonight. Yuli's tuning in. Scott's here. Christine's here. And then Grant's tuning in. And David backs me up here. Marianne Saratoga Springs last weekend was awesome. And then Nina jumps in and says hi. Catch up with some more comments. Go Gina in the background. Lynn's tuning in. Jeff's going, right?
Yeah, lots of credit to Gina tonight because she's going to be.
Oh yeah.
She's going to be doing the most work of all of us.
Oh yeah. Well, we worked on it for a few hours last night, so just to try to get things prepped. Vicky says it's the Little Mermaid. Obvious. I'm with Linda on Lion King. Although Beauty and the Beast is kind of hard to beat too. So
everyone knows I put my prediction. This isn't my favorite one, but there's a little Post-it right up here on my wall that has what I predicted will win. So let's see. I'm going to see if I'm right at the end.
Yep. And then Dan Austin just says, hi, I hope you all vote correctly.
Dan's already talking the smack.
There you go. Okay, so what we've got teed up tonight in this first round is we're going to have everybody sign in, and I'm going to look at this and see if I can see how many people I have signed in. I'm playing with a new monitor tonight.
And people can join in any time, right? I mean, if you don't get here right at the beginning, you can still join in.
Yes, you can still join in. And as a matter of fact, the first
round
is only 3 questions.
Hey, Katie Tracy, you are wrong. Coco is not the best one.
Oh, Katie says Tracy. Coco.
Yeah. Katie Tracy says Coco.
Yeah, no, Nope. Coco barely made the list. Okay, I'm just being honest there.
Oh, now if you
very
could,
good.
don't listen carefully to my microphone because you can hear her screaming from downstairs at me now about that.
Yeah, so let's talk about that for a second as well. What we did was we went to the Wikipedia page that had a historical list of all Disney animated movies, and there were probably 70, 80 movies. So the first thing that we did was we cut all the sequels out. Okay. So if you really like it, the sequels can count with it tonight, or you can hold it against them. It's your choice. Okay. So we cut all the sequels, and then we cut the things that we didn't think would be in the top 32. And it just so happened that right about the time when we got to where Pixar started to pick up with Toy Story, it was around 17. And so we looked at it and we said, okay, we're going to call everything before Pixar and Toy Story a classic movie, and everything after that we're going to call a modern movie, so that we can get the two sides of the brackets, east and west, kind of a deal, right?
Okay.
So you did include Pixar.
Yes, we did include Pixar, right?
Okay.
And so because it's not necessarily timed tonight, you will see a timer on your screen that we saw in testing, but your points aren't going to go down, okay? Your points will go up if you pick the one that everybody else picks. Okay? That's the way this thing...
Dan, if Dan Austin asked is, am I voting for my favorite, or am I voting for what I think other people will vote for?
It's all in how you want to play the game, Dan. Right?
Yeah. Well, here's my opinion. Since winning doesn't really matter, I'm going to vote for what I think is the best of the two of the selections. So that's my feeling, because I'm gonna root for the movies I like. So
okay, well,
but you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and kick off this first round, and let me give everybody a heads up. This first question, you will see 16 or 32 choices. I'm not sure which one is first on your screen. You will have to scroll. And for this game, we added the submit button at the bottom because it's not timed. So we didn't want you going through 32 choices and accidentally fat fingering something. Okay. So you can just scroll in, tap the one that you want, and then when you get ready, go ahead and hit the submit button at the bottom. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off.
I'm laughing at Christine Mack.
So, yeah, didn't make.
Sorry,
Christine, didn't make the list.
I'm sorry to get us off schedule, but
dinosaur. No.
Home on the range.
Got it. So Gina just sent me a note saying that it's 32. I'm going to go ahead and kick this thing off, and we'll give everybody a chance to get started here.
Okay.
And maybe I'll even leave us with the music on. because it's only 3 questions on this first round. And I don't even know. Oh, it's going to sit here and get ugly and just go through them all.
Wait, we gotta pick. We're just going right to number 1, huh?
Yes. This is the foreshadowing of what you think is the greatest movie of all time. And they are in random order on everything.
So you pick it. You pick your choice and then hit submit at the bottom. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, there are too many.
This first one's a little rough, okay, but it's just foreshadowing what you think is the greatest movie of all times. And now we're going to go over to the best classic movie that's out there. Okay? So it got cut in half to 16, okay?
This is way tougher.
Yeah, this is hard. I'm giving you 30 seconds. And now we're on question 3 and the best modern movie of all time. And again, this is just a foreshadowing round, okay? No Courtney, no dinosaur. Did not make the list. So, of course, you're going to see no winning players on here tonight because we don't score them until after the fact.
Treasure Planet?
Yeah, Treasure Planet did not make the list.
Aw.
Did not make the list.
No, I'm just...
Okay, so now what we need to do from this is we're going to come back in and we're going to actually start the first round of 8 choices, and it'll be the first 8 choices off of the modern round. So let's see if Gina can go ahead and warp us over there. And if not, maybe I can warp us there. Let's see. Okay. Well, there's the button. Go to
This is hard. I thought we were gonna have to. I thought we were gonna pit them one against one, but I didn't realize we were gonna have to.
Well, that was just the first round. Now we're
Okay.
going all together.
Okay.
Okay. So that being said and done, everybody should have warped over to GOAT round 1, which
I
is
did.
we're going to be 2 teams or 2 movies. You're going to have to pick these. So let's come back in. Do you guys want to stay on camera for this? You want to just...
If I don't care. Uh-oh. Do we lose Marianne? You're muted, Marianne.
It's so hard, though. I'm sure I'm making stupid faces as I'm thinking.
Well, you know what? I think stupid faces could be entertaining. So let's go ahead and kick off the next round.
Right.
Everybody should have been warped over. If you haven't warped with us, go to crowd.live/GOAT1, and we're going to go through the first 16 classic movies. And here we go. 13, 14, 15 seconds.
This is so crazy.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
that's really mean.
That is terrible.
Get ready. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Don't forget you had to submit, folks.
Oh, that one's easy.
Yeah, that one's a no-brainer.
For me, it's a no-brainer.
Gina threw Nightmare in on us.
There are a lot of NBC fans.
Yeah, I didn't realize that would be in here.
Oh,
That's easy.
Yeah, that one's easy. Sorry, Terry. That one's a no-brainer. A Whole New World, all the way.
are we supposed to be cheering for our own?
No,
Oh, okay. My sister and I would be quite divided on this one.
I think we shouldn't, until we see the answers, we shouldn't root for one or the other. Ooh.
That one's killer. That one is just like
Okay.
Little Mermaid versus Cinderella. Like,
Oh,
Oh, man.
this is crazy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, this one's a hard one for me.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is mean. This is like picking your favorite child.
Well, I only have one child, so it's not that hard.
Yeah, I get told all the time I'm picking a favorite child out of the three. That one was easier.
that one was cake.
All right. Oop, we're already in modern.
Yep.
Katie Tracy, you're going down, sister.
See ya, Katie.
No, she just yelled. Ooh, that's a hard one.
No, it's not either.
No, I think that one is hard.
That's a hard one.
I think
That's
so.
a hard one.
You got Dwayne the Rock Johnson in one of those.
You got Donny Osmond in the other.
You got Donny Osmond in the other.
That's my point. Okay.
Oh man. Oh, that's.
I'm voting against my favorite one right here. I'm going with the crowd favorite on this one.
Oh, that's silly.
Yeah, I'm not going with the crowd.
I am not going with the crowd.
Oh,
Oh, this one is tough. This one is tough.
Actually, not as tough for me. That one wasn't as hard.
yeah.
I'm going with the one who sells the most merch there.
Oh, that one's pretty easy.
That one's very easy for me, but I'm definitely going swimming against the stream there.
Is that a hint or an anti-hint?
That would be an anti-hint.
Oh,
That's mean.
Okay.
This one's mean.
I would
I
have
gotta-
probably would have had those two in my top 4,
Exactly. Yes.
but not anymore.
Oh,
Easy.
This one ain't even a question. Okay.
really?
No.
Now that one's
no.
That one's a little bit of a tug of war.
Not even. Not even.
Depends on which one of my kids you're talking to with about that one.
Made her rules. Come on, man.
Jack would agree.
See ya,
with me.
Pete.
Oh man, those
Sorry,
are two
Pete.
really good movies.
Sorry, Pete. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, you're gonna.
We're gonna 2-1 you there, Pete. Oh,
There's a lot of real.
Just says
Turns out
Jeremy
there's
won.
a lot of. How does Jeremy still win? Come on.
How does that happen?
Maybe he answered quicker. Okay.
That's probably it. He's still in. He's in the habit. He just answers in 2 seconds.
Like, how did Jeremy win?
Okay, let's come back over while Gina comes back in and scores those. I want to come back in and just look at the result summary here.
Yes, I'm very curious of the result summary.
Can
on
we
this
see the
one.
result summary?
We can. We're not. I didn't want to give away the game. I just wanted to have everybody pick a foreshadowing. Okay.
Yep.
So just looking at this, then. So the Lion King, clear winner on that one. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Snow White's a great movie, and it's it's the first one, so it has its place, but I don't think greatest of all time. No.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, right?
It was
Yeah.
groundbreaking. It was groundbreaking in its time.
Yeah, and it's still very good. It still holds up. But I'm
Fantastic
just saying,
movie,
I
but
think the Lion King is excellent. So that's a good. I agree with the crowd here. That's what I'm saying.
smart crowd.
Yeah.
Okay. And guys, keep a look at the comments as well if we need to pull one up on one of these.
Okay.
And so round 2, Pinocchio versus Nightmare, and Pinocchio clear winner.
That's not a clear winner. That's pretty
close.
close, Chad.
Well, in my opinion, it's clear. Okay.
Well, yes,
I'm
but
batting 1,000 so far.
those Nightmare
Yeah.
Before Christmas people are very serious about their Nightmare Before
I prefer
Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas of those two, but I wouldn't put Nightmare real high on my list.
No. Aladdin over Dumbo. That one was
That one was pretty assured.
yeah.
I know
Crowd
Dumbo.
spoke
I know
loudly
Dumbo
there.
has its fans, but it's really not a very good movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
And then Bambi versus Beauty. The crowd spoke pretty loud on that one.
Yeah, and that's not a
not a surprise
Not surprising.
But Bambi is my sister's favorite movie. Very, very, very favorite movie. So
Yeah, and Vicky just says, I love both on number 5.
Number 5 was brutal.
number 5 was brutal.
That's a tough match for the first round. That's like
That's
your,
princess
Yeah.
versus princess, baby.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Well, and
But
it's really classic princess versus Renaissance princess. You know, the very
Right.
first of the Renaissance princesses, and so
But it's hard to even in that setup. I think the Little Mermaid has more resonance today than
Yes.
Cinderella does.
and I think the father-daughter relationship story there is what really resonates to people versus
Mhm.
the love story of Cinderella.
Right.
So
All right. So
Interesting.
number 6, Jungle Book over Alice in Wonderland. I voted Alice in Wonderland, but this one was really tough for me because I'm not a huge fan of either of them.
exactly. Yes.
There's things I like about both of them, so it was like,
yeah, the
I
Jungle
don't
Book's
know.
still I could never follow Alice, man. I'm not into drugs, man. I couldn't do that hippy dippy trip. No, still to this day, like I even bought the new one that came out, the live action.
Oh, that
Well,
was not. I just watched that for the first time. It was not good. Sorry.
It was not
Sorry,
nearly, it was not nearly as strong as the animated version,
No.
for sure.
No. And then looking at
So-
this here, Peter Pan over at the Dalmatians. I get that one all day long.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. I might have picked 101 Dalmatians because it's one of my daughter's favorites. And oh, my daughter just ducked in and said 101 Dalmatians is best. But it doesn't surprise me. You got knocked out for Peter Pan. Sorry, kid.
Gosh dang.
Yep, Peter Pan took it out, and then
And Dan Onston is mentioning that the musical movies are winning out over. And I agree, Dan. I think people do connect to the music and the musical movies versus just the stories, maybe that have one or two songs.
But
I think that's
101
true.
Dalmatians has Cruella de Vil
Yes.
and Dalmatian Plantation. Come on, everybody.
Well,
Dalmatian Plantation?
I think of those classic movies, though. Peter Pan tugs people's heartstrings more.
Yeah, I think there's a
and
there's
I mean,
a
look
lot
at
of
the ride too. I figure the ride has to influence this some.
It
right?
probably does, but it's it's that story of not wanting to grow up and missing your family and all that type of
Yes.
stuff. So there's a lot there.
Yep. Okay then. Lady and the Tramp over Sleeping Beauty.
How in the world, people? What were you thinking?
That surprised me. Sleeping Beauty is a beautiful
Yes,
movie.
I'm punching you on the foreheads.
And Lady and the Tramp's just kind of, I don't know.
Lady
To
and-
me,
it's got cute puppy dogs in it.
Oh,
Come on,
it is,
man.
but-
Come on, but no.
maybe it's the songs again. It's,
Maybe it is the songs, and I just. All right.
But well, here's your Coco super musical. lost out to Toy Story, although I will say Toy Story had much better songs.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, that was tough on Coco putting it against Toy Story.
Yeah, that
it
was.
I think, yeah. Toy Story was my choice to
That's
win that whole side. So
That's like playing Duke in the first round, type thing.
yep.
And I might joke around that I don't care for Coco. I love Coco, but it makes me cry every time. It's kind of like Dumbo. It makes me cry. So I'm not going to choose the crying movie over Toy Story. Granted, Toy Story was it 3 that made me cry? I think maybe it was 3.
Yeah, but
Whenever-
then
Whatever
Four
one
owes
when
us an
Andy went.
apology,
Yeah,
right?
whenever Andy went to college, that made me cry. So
So then,
All right, so Moana over Mulan, I think that's not really surprising, but I those were really close in my head. But
yeah, that one was a crapshoot. I went with the more recent one.
you went with
is
The
what
Rock.
I
We
went with.
figured that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, and see, my family, Mulan, we just love everything about Mulan. We love the music. We love the girl power storyline to it.
Yeah, no, I like both those
So-
movies. That was a tough choice, but I think because Moana is more recent, it's probably
Yes, I think
Yep.
it's
got a little
Yep.
more.
And then Monsters Inc. versus Frozen. Oh, that killed me.
Oh my gosh, I'm smacking you on the heads again. What's wrong with you people?
That's not surprising.
I voted for Frozen, even though I think Monsters Inc. was a better. I went for points. Monsters Inc. is a better movie.
I voted for
Monsters
Monsters
was a
Inc.
much better movie.
It's an original.
As an adult to watch all of these with little people, I will sit through Monsters Inc. every day. But boy, oh boy, I will go do laundry over watching Frozen.
So Lilo and Stitch over Wreck-It Ralph. My heart went Ralph.
Yeah.
Stitch sells so much merch. I couldn't vote against him.
I'm not a huge fan of either one, but yeah, I voted for Lilo and Stitch as well.
Yeah, we're
Wreck-It
much
Ralph is
better.
just an incredibly brilliant creative movie.
Yes,
Okay?
it was.
Yes,
It's definitely my favorite of those two.
Wreck-It Ralph
Storyline there is just off the charts awesome.
Wreck-It Ralph though gets dragged down a little because the sequel. I did not like the sequel very much, but I love the original was great.
Yeah, and then
Finding Nemo versus Brave. This was.
I think this is the first one I didn't go with the crowd. So
I voted for Brave. Brave's a much better movie than Nemo.
Did you really?
yep.
Nemo was the first.
Nemo
Actually,
is
that
so
was
annoying.
that was my wife and I's first date
Oh, really?
after our daughter was born. And
So
Toy Story was our first date. But
Some sentimental ties there.
I will.
Yeah,
I will date myself here. Little Mermaid was Tom and I's first date.
well, it's not that different a time period. It was the first Toy Story.
So-
It's only a few years.
Yeah, wow.
So Tangled and The Incredibles. Oh my God, I can't
Gina
believe
and
The
I talked about
Incredibles.
this one when
Rude.
we wrote it up, and I could
Rude.
swear to goodness that I went with my heart because I think Incredibles is a better movie. But she told me, she's like, Chad, there's going to be a bunch of females playing this game tonight,
Yeah.
and you were going to lose that question.
I was,
Sure
I was
enough,
afraid
Gina.
that was going to be a loss, but the Incredibles are so good.
I love
My
Mrs.
daughter
Incredible.
is literally sitting right here looking at the answers going, you're wrong.
I love Mrs. Incredible. I would love to have her power to be able to grab everybody. So, what is wrong with you people?
And then Cars over Princess and the Frog.
Cars over Princess and the Frog? Oh my God.
Have you not been to Cars Land?
I love Cars.
Cars Land is excellent. The movie is very good, but
Cars Land
Princess
was
and the
awesome.
Frog is would have also been probably top 4 for me. So I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And then-
Cars movie was Jack's very favorite. He was 5. We took his whole preschool class to see it. We went to see the Cars 3 at Disney World on his birthday because it's just always been his movie. So
And then, Pete, just like I told you, you're going down on Ratatouille.
I saw that. If you do not think Ratatouille is one of the best Disney movies, go watch it again. Sorry.
Okay. So
and maybe that's it. I saw it with little kids way back when, and Ratatouille was a tough sell when my kids were little. Maybe
Yeah.
we do need to watch it again. now that
so
they're
let me
older.
come back in and
I
Ooh.
agree with Heidi. Heidi, you are so right. One of my top 5 is Hercules. Hercules, the music in Hercules, the story of Hercules, I just love that one.
We just watched it the other night, Hercules, and yeah, I'm kind of surprised that's not in there. You know what else is, as we were going through that list that I was thinking about, and maybe it just fell off, WALL-E, which is a fantastic movie. You don't like WALL-E?
No.
Oh, I think that movie's so good, but
I feel pretty strongly about WALL-E.
I guess so.
Yeah. Blech. So.
I'm about ready to start going down here because I know I've missed a few questions. Gina's grading them right now.
Oh boy, look at that.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think I went with the crowd much at all.
Oh, there we go. I got bumped.
Go Tinker Mom.
Yeah.
Yes, Uli, I agree.
That must have been Frozen, Chad.
Yep.
Hunchback of Notre Dame too. Yep.
Oh, and I dropped even more. This is bad.
Rats in the Kitchen just does nothing for me, says T Nina. That's not what
Go
it's
Tinker
about.
Mom and Morris Fam, okay?
And Kathy Elliott, you were right. Sleeping Beauty should have won that one, hands down.
Yeah, let's come back in. And Ratatouille is my favorite. Oh,
Yes.
Star Wars was her first date. There you go.
Oh,
And
She must have been 3 on her first date looking at her picture.
yeah. I love all the dog movies, and I'm with you. Rats in the Kitchen just does nothing for me.
it's
Hey,
not
and all the
about-
dog movies were in it,
it's
but there
not
were no
about
cat
Rats in the
movies.
Kitchen.
There were no cat movies.
Lion King, hello.
But there
Yeah.
was Where Were the Aristocats?
Yeah, where were the Aristocats?
I think they got cut.
Oh,
I think they got cut.
2 dog movies, no cat movies. We see how you are. We see how
Yep.
you are.
Okay. I think we're
Well,
ready to go to round 2 as well. Morris
little
Fam
post-it here is
nailed
still in
all
it.
16 there. Great job. Okay. Great job. Great job. Great job.
Hey, I'm noticing that Katie Tracy is tied with Chad down there.
So, yes.
That's
yes, yes, yes.
hilarious. Good job, Kate.
Good job,
how
Katie.
far down am I? Because I did
can't
not.
even imagine how
My taste does not match apparently with the.
Woo! I'm way in the basement.
Okay, let's go ahead and see if I can warp us over to the next round.
There's a lot of wrong people. 800. I got 800. So boy, I'm not in the majority there.
Okay, if you're just now joining us and you want to jump into this thing, crowd.live/goat2. And we think Gina has all the questions loaded up in here. And I got a little note from her saying she did. Let me just take a cheat sneak peek.
It's the Sweet 16, people.
Yes, it is.
Gonna get harder.
Oh,
It is gonna
man.
get harder, folks. So let's go ahead and kick this round off, okay? Yeah, we'll give everybody a 15-second delay on this. It's gonna go full screen and we'll go old school for this round.
Do we still get to talk?
If you want to, Pete. That one was tough.
Wait, these aren't classics anymore.
I think it's everything.
Okay, just all mixed up. Ooh.
Ooh, that's just wrong. Okay. Oh, that one's easy. Ariel all day long. See you, dogs.
I mean, no Chad's voting for her.
Been fun, Moana. Aloha.
Aloha.
What happened to not influencing the voters? You two?
I haven't been saying anything. So.
Woo, Jeremy.
Jeremy still comes out on top. So
I'm telling you, it's speed.
Yeah.
it's got to be speed here.
He must have voted for cars because he is speed.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let me come back in and look at this and then bring up result summary, open tab.
Actually, that round was easier for me because a lot of my favorites got knocked out in the first round.
Okay, so let's come back in and look at result summary here. First one up. Up wins that one over Cars.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
well. Yeah, let's get Cars out of there.
Up definitely beats Cars.
Yeah, it's a tearjerker. Okay. And then I lost going against Tangled the last round. I did not lose this time. All
No,
I'm saying.
I do like Nemo, but Tangled beats Nemo.
Tangled definitely beats Nemo.
Yep. Okay. And then I went with Frozen as well. 50 million box office smash cannot be denied.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And then Lion King was a no-brainer over Pinocchio.
I do not like Pinocchio, so yeah, that was easy.
Yeah.
Yep. Beauty and the Beast was tough.
This was brutal.
Yes.
That was a brutal 2 Howard Ashman movies up against each other in the second round.
And very similarly, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Is it Robin Williams or Angela Lansbury? Which one are you going with,
Ooh.
So,
Ooh. The Disney legend versus legend.
yeah.
And the crowd went 63% with Beauty and the Beast. They both got a remake too, so.
Yep.
And then this one wasn't even a competition. Ariel against darn near anybody who ain't a princess.
Well, Jungle Book's gonna.
Yep. And then Pan versus Lady and the Tramp.
Yep.
I might have gone 8 for 8 or 8 for 8 on this one. So
I did go 8 for 8 on this one. So it'll be a need for speed on how quickly, which I did not answer quickly because I really thought
I didn't
about
either.
it. So
Yeah, I thought about it as well.
And then Toy Story beating Moana. as you said, Chad, Aloha.
Yeah, aloha, right? I guess that means hello and goodbye, but
It is pretty amazing how well Toy Story holds up, being the very first Pixar movie, that it still holds it holds a pretty high regard amongst the fans.
yeah, so everybody who's watching, what'd you guys think of that round? So let's get some of your guys' comments in here while Gina goes ahead and sets us up for our third round. And she's got a little bit of typing to do on this one. I noticed she just started cheating like Nemo instead of Finding Nemo.
It did seem like this round was as I said, not quite as difficult as the first round, but
Right.
That Beauty and the Beast against Aladdin one was that was tough. I'm surprised it wasn't closer, to be honest.
hey, Uli was missing Hunchback too. Somehow Hunchback didn't make the list ever either.
Yeah, I don't think Hunchback did all that well in the box office. So
Ah.
when it came down to like go from like 70 something movies to 32, Hunchback got the cut, right?
Yeah.
That one was almost a straight to VHS level movie. And let's see. Jessica was saying-
I'm not a huge Hunchback fan, but I wouldn't say straight to video.
Toy Story versus Moana was hard for her. I think it was hard. I love Moana, but
Mhm.
you just can't deny, like, No, like Woody and Buzz and Tom Hanks and yeah, that one's just
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's I don't want to say too much because
Yeah. And then Stars Called says Up has the best 5 minutes of any animated movie ever.
I
That is-
agree.
I would
that
agree
is
with that, but we are voting on the
absolutely true,
entire movie.
right?
So
Oh, there's so much we love about Up.
it's a great movie. It is definitely.
So
But
just
yeah,
so
that,
many.
that a movie can
Dale
make
was
you
saying-
cry 5 minutes into it is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Earlier that was it. And very well played there, Kevin. Beauty and the Beast over Aladdin. Riff Raff Street Rat. I don't buy that.
Oh man.
I prefer Aladdin, but I'm not.
I
I'm
was
not
voting more
surprised.
with the I was voting more with the crowd than with what my own would be. I think I agree. Aladdin is probably my favorite of the two
Yeah.
of those.
And Steven says box office champs versus heartstring pullers is hard. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Jim says Toy Story has stuff for old dudes like us.
Aww.
That is so true, right? Because like those were the toys of our childhood.
Mhm.
Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, Slinky Dog.
I do think Toy Story appeals to kind of everybody,
It does.
like all age, young and old, and
I do think that Up, for example, Up it really appeals to older people, and that little kids don't really, until they get into Up, and they're on the adventure part of Up. That's
Right.
when it becomes more appealing to kids. Ratatouille was very similar in some ways. I don't know that it appealed to all little kids. So, but
yeah, I don't know. It's definitely Ratatouille is more of an, as I said, is more of an the themes of it are very adult.
yes.
And Gina is grading right now, so we should start to see our scores
Oh,
start to
Jeremy is
change.
sad that Pinocchio is gone. It's always been one of Jeremy's favorites.
Oh,
And you're right, Jeremy. When you wish upon a star is now gone. It is
There
now
you go.
gone.
look at that! I won.
Well, I think what is it?
I
1, 2,
won.
3,
I think
4,
we-
5,
like, there are
6,
lots of us.
7.
Yeah,
Maybe my mental note is I should be coming back in and doing a timer on this here to start to get some to differentiate between players.
yeah.
okay?
All three of us went 8 for 8 in that round.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I bet if we scroll on down there, I don't know if it will, but that's yeah, I bet yeah. Bet everybody did really well that round. So let me go ahead and warp us over to the next round, and we will come back in. All players. Okay, we are now down to the Elite
It's getting
8.
tough.
It's gonna get tougher, guys.
It is
gonna
getting
get
like
tougher.
super, super, super tough in
Oh.
here. Okay. And so, Gina, what we'll do this next time around, I'll let you go ahead and set up the questions, and I'll go back in and I'll put the correct answers in as we go over them. So let's go ahead and start this round off. And got 8 questions here. I guess we got 4 questions because we've
4
got,
questions. Yeah, we're down to 4.
Yeah. So 15 seconds, we will do this. And Stars Called says, I can't wait to see where Soul ends up on this list. I can't wait to see that.
It's not even a movie. It's direct streaming. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Ooh, ouch. I'm going with my heart. My daughter will disagree with me all day long. I'm going with my heart. I'm going with my wife here. It's her favorite movie.
Ooh.
Ouch. Oh, this ain't cool.
Actually, that's not that hard for me. But I don't know who's going to win that one. That's tough.
I don't know who's going to win that one either, right? Oh! Oh, man. This is good.
Did you do this on purpose, Gina? Come on.
Gina!
Oh, princess versus princess. How do you pick? Well, that one ain't too bad.
Gina.
Gina didn't do this. We did. We did. This ain't Gina's fault.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, we're done.
Okay. Let's come back in.
Picking
and
the
start
final
to
four.
see- Yeah, let's come back in and start to see on the results summary here.
Oh my
How we did?
goodness.
Let me drag this over here.
Oh, this is going to be.
Question set up here. So 92% for Toy Story. Well, I guess I'm not there yet, but
No, yeah, don't.
Well, I guess I could go. I can do it like this. I can just grade them here. 92% for Toy Story.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Toy Story was. I was betting on that pony. Okay. Ooh, Belle wins out.
Ooh.
Belle over Ariel. I get it. I should have done that way. I don't think I did. I think I went
I
Ariel.
did not. I went with Ariel.
Oh, that's so brutal. That's just brutal.
That was
brutal,
a terrible one.
brutal. Okay. Completely brutal, right?
Yeah.
Dan says, let's be honest, we're picking the right movies with how tough that was.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Lion King over Frozen.
Over Frozen. Well, that's the right answer, but
That is the right answer.
it's surprising to me how far, what the difference was, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised
wow.
that isn't closer.
That I'm shocked that wasn't closer as well, because I had Frozen going the distance. Okay. And then Up versus Tangled.
Ooh, wow,
Ooh.
2 votes.
And I went back and
votes.
forth and back and forth and back and forth on that one.
Yeah, and I went with
2
Up,
votes.
which is my wife's favorite, versus my daughter's. So
Let's see, and I went with Up too. But
I went with Tangled, so
okay.
you go, Pete.
I do
So
like
let's
that
come over
movie.
here
I
and
like
look at
I like
this.
both those
So-
movies, but
A lot of 4 out of 4s. Okay, the first 10 people got 4 out of 4 there.
Good job, people.
Good job. Good job. Good job. 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Some 2s. And then pull out couch 0. I guess
0
they
out
didn't
of 4.
play.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I just-
Jen,
Went
what
against
happened?
them. Oh,
Ah.
Jeremy on the side of Beauty and the Beast there. You got his comment up?
Okay.
Yeah,
He
he
said
had
he's-
a pretty
says he's-
strong opinion there.
He's gonna catch some hate. Oh, and Ariel is a brat.
Oh, Jeremy. She's a typical teenage girl
Yes, that she is. That she is. Okay.
who
You
loves
don't
her
have,
daddy.
you don't have kids yet.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then I still can't believe Tangled won over Up.
It surprises me a little bit.
Tangled is
No.
very, very popular.
It is.
Yep. Yep. Very, very popular as well. And then,
Dan says we got it wrong on number 1.
yeah, he had a clean sweep. Jeff said he had a clean sweep this round. Dan said he got it wrong on number 1. And Scott says, my favorite's still in there. Going to be the best day ever. I'm telling you.
Jim has an interesting question for you up there, Chad.
Okay. Do I have any plans to do a similar tourney style with the results of the resorts face off from earlier this year? We were going to do another one of these as well. So, because so far, I think we've learned a few things tonight, and we'll be doing more of these, but they won't be all that frequent. Maybe once a quarter, something like that. But I think on the DVC show, we'll definitely be doing a DVC resorts one.
That would be fun.
That would be fun, because this is it's kind of good to see everybody's votes and go from there as well. So let me come back in and find.
So we're down to final four of Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, Toy Story, and Lion King. Is that correct?
Oh, I can't believe this.
Okay. Go to the next round. I think we're there. They changed all of that on us here recently.
And let's point out that 3 of those movies came out in a 3-year period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
93, 94, 95, I think. Or was it was Belle 9 or is Beauty and the Beast 92? But anyways, very close together.
Yep. So here we are on round 4. If you're just now joining us and you want to come back in, crowd.live/goat4.
I'm scared.
Yes.
I have to say, I'm a little scared what movies are going to be up against each other here.
So, and Gina, we are all set here, right? So I'm not looking at comments. Yeah, she's shaking her head. Okay, good deal. So let's go ahead and kick this one off. So, and go round 4, the final 4, 2 questions. Let's make it happen. So I don't know why I have the delay in here. I don't know that I need the delay. Maybe for the streamers, okay? But
it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe for the stream delay. Okay. Ouch! Ouch!
It's going to be so hard, these last 2. Oh.
That one's not even a question for me. Okay, I don't see how Tangled made it this dang far.
Somebody's bashing on Tangled.
Well, let's see how we did here, okay? Oh, results summary. Drag this over, okay? And
This is scaring me.
Lion King over Tangled. We finally took out that Brian Pan swinging little brat, right?
She's not a brat.
She's not a brat.
She's a pretty good kid. I'll give her that. But finally, the Lion King shows who's boss. Okay, don't mess with Simba. That's all I'm saying.
All right, this one's gonna be.
You guys.
Why are you laughing?
So this comment, Tangled just doesn't stand a chance. Jeff saying it's so tough to choose behind these. And Grant says they made a land around Toy Story, which means the research told them something. Okay.
Yep.
But you can. The Lion King has
A theme park?
it has a show in one park, and
It's got a whole freaking resort.
I
Two
mean,
of them.
and,
Two
and,
of them.
and kind of like almost a whole theme park, because I'm guessing the whole safari thing is, you know,
yeah.
It's like
True.
Africa themed. Like,
true, yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty much got a whole land too.
And Scott says, no, not Tangled. Here comes the small bit, right? Okay, let's come back in and check this one out. Okay.
Wait, we got another question though. Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, go.
You gonna look at question 1?
Yeah, there you go, Jessica. But Tangled gets a lousy bathroom. Okay.
It is the best bathroom in Magic Kingdom by far.
Okay, but comparison to a resort and its own theme park and 2 resorts, yeah. Okay,
All right,
What was
so
question number 1? Let's see
you
it.
guys ready for this?
No,
I don't know
really
what
not.
it's gonna be.
Toy Story,
Toy Story takes out Beauty and the Beast. Oh
by
man!
5 votes.
Wow.
See, I couldn't decide just one for my top ones.
What did you pick in there?
What do you have
Lion King and Toy Story were my
Oh my
top
goodness.
2 movies. Whoop whoop!
in there? Well, I can take down my Post-it now because mine got knocked out. This is what I picked that the crowd would pick. So
See, those were my crowd picks.
because it got knocked out.
We'll go back to the forecast round at the very end. Okay.
But this is the one I picked was going to win. I don't know if you can see it. Beauty and the Beast was my pick for the winner. So.
It was tough. That was one of my ones that was in contention.
I got knocked out in the final four, but which is still better than my favorite movie that knocked out in the first round. So.
Okay, and it looks like we've got that round set up, so we should have everybody advanced over.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to go ahead and kick this thing off, okay?
Oh boy.
Well, do we want to see scores first?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
We'll see scores at the end, right? So 15 seconds, guys, and then we'll get this final question solved. The final round. Are you guys ready for this? Toy Story versus The Lion King.
I'm voting my heart.
Oh man.
I'm voting mine as well, and I'm going minority here. And it's so tough. It is so like.
Did you vote, Pete? Because you're out of time.
I did vote. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me come back in.
Because he's bitter that none of his favorite, Jeremy.
Lion King has Art of Animation rooms as well. Yes.
Well, I love Jeremy's voting for Toy Story.
So
I will say Toy Story not only has a land, it has lands all over the world.
It does.
Oh no. Oh no. I just got a message from Gina.
What?
We had contingency plans for this. Okay.
It was not.
No.
It was not. You're kidding me.
So, Marianne, how did you vote on this one?
I voted for Toy Story.
Okay. Because we came into this saying if there comes a tie, I didn't want to put the pressure on you. But we said if there comes a tie, Marianne is the tie-breaking vote.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
let me come back in and see this. Oh my goodness.
There's a tie?
I got to see this. So I got to see this. Gina just, oh my gosh.
Wow.
24-24.
Well,
wow.
Toy Story was my choice. And, ultimately, I think it comes down to I wasn't a huge Lion King fan. I just never liked it. Hey, you go away.
I love The Lion King, but of the two of those movies, if I have to say greatest of all time, I went with Toy Story. So
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Heidi. Heidi's game didn't reload for her.
Oh no!
And Kathy didn't vote either. Oh no!
What did you guys vote? What would you have voted? We'll give it to. We'll take pressure off Marianne.
No, I don't mind.
If I see two Lion Kings out of them, I'll switch it. But
I think we just got to say that that these are two great movies.
and ultimately that's the truth. They really are really just great movies. And so, I mean, even all of the sequels until 4 for Toy Story really even held up. I mean, the whole series of movies for Toy Story has just really held up. It's a shame 4 didn't hold up to the other two.
I agree, but
1, 2, and 3 were such fantastic movies, and that was what, to me, that they could build a whole franchise on it. Lion King, they've tried different things and they weren't able to really expand on the original story of Lion King.
No,
not nearly as well. So.
Mm-mm.
But so I'll give Lion King this. Lion King did have an attraction in 3 of the 4 theme parks at one time.
That's true.
And Toy Story sequels are better than Lion King's. That is
That
very
is
true.
extremely true. Yes.
None of Toy Stories went straight to DVD. Okay.
But then there are and in the world, Pete, there is
Mhm.
Buzz Lightyear in Magic Kingdom,
Yes.
and then there are 3 rides.
3 rides. Yeah, that's true.
in Hollywood Studios.
And a whole
two
land.
and 2 of the Lion King attractions are gone. So that does. Yeah, no, I think
Courtney goes, nope, you Disney, you traitors. Disney over Pixar.
What did we trade?
Shots fired. Okay. Oh, Dan is saying, did Gina vote? No. I don't know. I don't know if Gina played
I
or
don't
not,
know if
so.
Gina had time to vote back there, typing
Yeah,
in all of this and doing all of this.
Oh, and Heidi points out Lion King had a Broadway show, which Toy
That's
Story
true.
does not.
That's
That's
true. It
true.
does have. Actually, I like the Broadway show better than I like the movie.
Let's
Oh.
go ahead right here, okay? And we're going to do like a halftime check to see how people doing in multi-game. Let me click this button. Who do you guys think is going to win?
Jeremy.
Oh, I finally
Chad.
win one.
Wow.
So me, Jolly Holiday, and Steve are tied for first. But that's
That's
okay
one-
because we've still got to go back in, and I've got to come back in and grade the very first round. Okay? Those 3 questions there.
Okay.
Nope. My experience is the forecast round. Okay? Because what Gina and I decided is we were going to come into this. We were going to look at the whole overall vote here. And I'm seeing 5%, 7%, 12 for Aladdin. Okay. Beauty and the Beast at 17. Okay. So far, Beauty and the Beast. Toy Story has only got 10.
Got
That's
4
really interesting.
votes.
And like
Lion King gets, so that's
had
interesting.
15.
Lion King got more votes. Yeah.
So we're going to mark that one correct because that won the overall.
Right.
Okay. But then we're also going to mark correct. So we have 15 for Lion King.
The Beauty and the Beast had 17.
So Beauty and the Beast had 17. Okay, so we're going to give points to those people.
So Pete really should have had.
Okay. There you go, Pete. So
And
Okay.
I didn't vote for it in that round, so that did not include my vote.
oh,
I'm the
Okay.
one for Ratatouille probably.
and then who won on animated movie? It was Lion King, wasn't it? And Lion King got
Beauty and the Beast with 12.
Beauty and the Beast got
Nope, Beauty and the Beast had
27.
more.
Beauty and the Beast won that round, but Lion King won overall. So we're going to mark both of those correct. Okay. And then we'll come over to question 3. Looking at those,
Oh,
Tangled
Toy
had
Story ran away with it.
Toy Story
Toy
30,
Story 15
31, yeah.
and
Frozen's
17.
in second.
So okay then.
Toy
So
Story
we-
ran away with that one.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're going to mark Toy Story correct because it won both rounds. And now when we do that, let's come over to crowd rankings. Show multi-game.
Did we count the mail-in votes and early voting? Dan Austin.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
I set
Micah has it
I set up a
rigged.
box outside for people to put it in, then I threw it away.
Yeah, Micah has this rigged because he won those first couple of rounds and pulled ahead out of everybody with 28 out of 34 questions right.
So wait, but you had 29 out of 34. How does that?
Because
he
we
have more
gave more
points?
points to the final round question.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So that's how we decided to do a tiebreaker there. See, like we gave some of them 150 points as opposed to 100. So that's why you see some 50s down in here.
So I have to say that Marianne and I were pretty close because
Yeah.
when you look at that poll, it was Toy Story,
Let's see
Lion
how you
King,
guys
and
did.
Beauty and the Beast were
Oh, I'm way
definitely
at the
the top
bottom.
3. Yeah.
24 for Mary Ann. Pete, where are you at? Skier Pete?
I
Oh,
have no
you're right
idea.
there at 26. So, but it looks like Mary Ann beat you by 50 points.
50 points.
Okay.
Is that half a question?
Let's come in and now look and see what podcast team did best overall.
Oh.
Any guesses here?
I have no idea.
Can I carry the Mighty VC Points team? I don't know.
Gee.
The Crushers win.
The Crushers! Hey, we weren't in the bottom, though. The My DVC Points team was not in the bottom.
Hey, we placed this round. We
Nice.
did. We never place, you guys. You guys always beat us.
And I think it's because I got to legitimately play because I didn't know what the right answers were.
Yeah.
So, and yay! So congratulations to the Crushers, the Geekin' on WDW, Team Mighty VC Points, the Free Agents, WDW Point of View, Monorail Tales, and the Welcome Homies.
Well, I hope everybody had fun. It sure
Yeah.
was fun.
That was fun. I was thinking like, we got to do this again with like theme park rides or something.
Ooh, we should have everybody send us in their top like 4 to the email. Email us their top 4 theme park rides, and then go from that.
Let's even get Gina agitated. Disneyland versus Disney World.
Ooh.
So, here she is. She is like, I'm gonna bring her onto the street. She's just lighting it up down there.
No, I'm like, we'll just win. And let's do California food. We win.
What?
Oh, and California churros. We win.
Yep. So, anyways, I'm with you, Micah. So, congratulations there. I'm with Yuli there. Congratulations, Micah. And Dan says we finally cracked the top 3. So there we go. And Corrine says, yay, Crushers. And Yuli says, I don't even know who else is here from Crushers, but I don't think Tony could be here tonight. So
No.
And there's Pete, Jeremy saying, yes, this is fun, Pete. Attractions, resorts, parks. We will rotate one of these in maybe every month or so. Because
This was really fun.
That's very fun.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun thing to do where,
It's a lot of work on Gina. Thank you, Gina.
Yes, thank you, Gina.
It was
Thank
just that
you,
first
Gina.
round. Everything else was easy. That first round was the one where I'm like, Nemo, Tangled, whatever.
And so as well, we also had a prize tonight. So David Kluver sponsored the ears tonight, just him personally. So
Aw.
congratulations to Micah on some Disney Riviera ears. Hopefully you or your wife or daughter will really enjoy those. And I know you're a Riviera owner as well from our interview.
Oh,
so
that's great.
that's really cool as well that you get to rock some home court ears there. And
Ooh, restaurants. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Heidi just said, let's do restaurants.
Oh,
Ooh.
that'll end
That'd
up
be
with
fun.
fisticuffs, I think.
There's some strong opinions out there.
People feel
Yes.
strongly about their movies, but when it comes to their food,
Their food, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have a quick service bracket and a table service bracket.
Ooh.
Yep.
It could be some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
there you go, right? So if anybody wants to come back in and help organize that, then let me know. So as opposed to the ideas, I need somebody to come back in and say, hey, I will take rides, or I will take restaurants, or I will take attractions, or something along those lines.
They're here.
Yeah, Gina nailed the comment there. We always need quiz writers and more volunteers. This whole show is done on a volunteer basis, and it's supported by Patreon. So if you enjoyed the program, if we've been a blessing to your family, you might want to help covering some of the cost of this. Patreon.com/MightyVCPoints. And I think, Gina, can you warp us over there?
I'm going to do it right now.
Awesome. So we also have figured out a new little feature here that we can just warp people over to that site as well. So that's kind of cool. And that being said and done, let's come back in over some comments here as well.
I'm sorry. Steve
Jeff
Sanders says,
fun night. And go ahead.
Steve Sanders says, Zebra Domes wins. No,
Ooh.
Zebra Gnomes win.
Yes, zebra gnomes. Zebra gnomes, right?
If you've been a trivia player for long, you'll know all about the Zebra Gnomes.
Character. Yeah, I was thinking this. Maybe I got to write it because I was thinking you got to have like a character meal bracket, a like signature dining bracket, a regular dining bracket, and a quick service bracket.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, there you go.
And then have the winner of each bracket go head to head at the
And
end.
then you could do 2 sets of them, one for theme parks and one for resorts.
Oh my God, that would be yeah. There's
There
a lot
you
of
go.
restaurants, so it'd be tough to narrow down. I wouldn't want to have to. I'd be willing to help out, but I wouldn't want to be the only opinion because then I just put mine in, and we've already learned that my opinions are not in the majority.
And David says just as long as Boma wins. So, like, we hung out with David last weekend, and all I heard about was Boma, 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 Boma. He was in like serious Boma withdrawal mode. So,
Boma's not even my favorite at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
yeah. And then Micah says
Sorry.
Sarah will love
Sorry.
the ears, and
But it's very good.
we'll be at Riviera for her birthday next weekend. Awesome.
Oh,
I'm going
cool.
to take those off to the post office tomorrow, Micah. Send me an email or an IM with your address, and I'll get that off to you tomorrow so she can rock the ears as well. And let's go. Oh, another thank you for Gina. Lots of fun. Thank you, Gina.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Holly Drew says, I finally beat my sister, Heidi.
Yay!
Well, that's the important part, right? The little cross-family smackdown. So that being said and done, everybody, good night. We will be back next week. And next week, we're going to be doing some old questions that have been sitting there on our books for a while. We'll be going to Disney in space. Help me out here.
Oh, yeah.
Classic
Midwest.
like Missouri level Walt Disney. And
Oh, the
Remember those?
Marceline questions.
Yeah. Remember those?
yes. Yes, we're going to be going back to those this week, but check your guys' email. I'll get an email out for you as well. And that pretty much wraps us up tonight. We will see you guys next week. Have a great night, everybody.
And everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.
Bye.